Welcome everyone to CivicCAD Learning Solutions help videos. In the last video you saw how to use the label at intersections and label at vertices for a commercial project. So now let's look at a residential project. How can we take advantage of using these apps for this type of project? So I have a small little subdivision here. I want to label all the actual between the lots swells that's happening in here. So if I go into my label at vertices, I can actually just do a window selection like this and label all these at the front of these lots. I'm not going to do the whole subdivision, but you can get the idea how easily you can do all this. So there we go. I can hit enter. It says S for setting, and then I can select the actual style I want to use, select the surface, and there we go. It's now labeled all my vertices along my polyline. Okay, so it's pretty quick, pretty cool. You know, imagine if I had to point and click and do this over and over and over manually. Now, what would happen if I do the label at intersections? So if I go in there, select similar, and delete these, and use the other option, and go into label at intersections, and just label, do a window selection of everything. So what it's going to do is actually label everywhere that polylines intersect with each other, or even feature lines intersect or touch each other. Okay, I'm going to hit enter, S for settings, and then select the style. I'll do a left. Now it's asking me to select the surface, and give it a second, and there we go. It's now labeled all the point of intersections for feature lines. Here, these 2 points actually intersect. As you can see here, I got a drag state. It's labeled all these points along the back of the property, back here too. Now notice this swell doesn't go all the way to the back. Now I could have done this within the maybe a base drawing that has a surface data reference in, and then selected the actual partials to label these. Okay, so this is really cool. Let's go see what happens if we selected everything, delete here, and use label at vertices and select everything we see here, and picked one common surface style, a right, and then my marker is X, and select my surface, and now it's going to label everything, every single vertices along a feature line or line. So here, as you can see here, it labeled where it deflects. There's the starting point for this swell. There's the actual other point for this swell here. As you can see, all through here, I can swap some of these by just doing match properties. So maybe this point of intersection, I can delete some of these. Maybe here, I can do these two on the left for the pad. Now, I wouldn't typically label all four corners of a pad. It should be flat, but I can do something like this, where I can switch two of these to a left. Oop. And looks like I may have accidentally. Oop. So I can actually come to here and switch both of these. And come through here and say left. There we go, and just go to the actual like match properties, and as you can see, I can just go through here and do a match properties for everything. So that's why it's inside the box here. Okay, so that's a quick rundown how to take advantage using the label at vertices and label intersections with our CCLS tool. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our apps.